Everyone dreams about waking up and having the ability to do what they want and not having to worry about work because you have money coming in without doing anything. Is this dream actually achievable? And what are the lies and truths about passive income? I looked up all the things about passive income and this is what I found out. And in this video, we're going to look at how passive income actually works. What are some income sources that are truly passive? And others that actually aren't, and what are some potential downsides of relentlessly pursuing passive income. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to support the video. So what is passive income exactly? Well, when most people think of passive income, they think that they make money without doing anything. The money just comes in without any input from you. This is the basic definition of passive income, and it sounds amazing. However, this isn't completely accurate, as many quote-unquote passive income sources take actually some upfront work to achieve or a monetary investment. There is no such thing as free passive income. If you don't have the money to invest, then you are going to have to invest some amount of time to get started. For example, if you decide to start a business selling t-shirts, at first you have to design, market, and print the shirts before you see any money come in. Once you start to sell the shirts though, and all the foundation is set, then it starts becoming more passive. This is basically with any business. There's a ton of upfront work, but once it all is set up, then your income starts to become more and more passive. However, if you want to continue expanding and stay competitive in your market, then there's always still more work to do. This is known as maintenance work, since you are still maintaining your passive income source. Because if you don't, then that income will slowly die down. So as you can see, this stream of income starts to become less and less passive as you start to really look into it. Let's say though that you have enough excess money that you don't need to live off of, and you make a monetary investment and you buy a stock which has a dividend. This is truly passive income, as every quarter the company will pay you just for owning the stock. You really don't have to do any work, but you do need to have enough money to invest, so you still have to spend some time getting that money to invest by working. However, there is a point where you can achieve a substantial income on just dividends alone, especially if you keep buying stocks with the income you receive from your dividends. So now your income is making even more income. This is known as compound interest, and is one of Warren Buffett's favorite things because it is the most passive income you could come by. For example, if you put in $1,000 into Coca-Cola stock and you buy 20 shares for $50 each, every year you will get $33.10 from just owning the stock. Now you can imagine if you own thousands of shares or even millions, you can start to get a lot of income from dividends. Warren Buffett owns around 400 million shares of Coca-Cola and brings in $640 million a year just from its dividend. This is how the rich get richer, and how it is easier to make more money when you already have more money. This is why it is so important to start investing when you are young and to be consistent on investments so that they have time to compound and grow. But that is a topic for another video. As you can see, there are two types of passive income. At the end of the day, you are going to give up either your time or money. However, there's a real issue if you pursue passive income relentlessly because it makes you more likely to get scammed and people are trying to sell you things all the time. We all saw the ads for internet gurus trying to sell you a course for some type of zero work passive income source that is guaranteed to make you rich. A vast majority of these things are scams, and you should probably stay far away from them. One supposedly passive income source that is becoming increasingly popular is fulfillment by Amazon, or Amazon FBA. I see ads for these courses all the time on YouTube. These courses and gurus claim that you can make thousands of dollars a month by doing very little and having Amazon do all the hard work. So what exactly is Amazon FBA? And is it truly passive, and does it even work? Amazon FBA is a service that Amazon provides in which they store, pack, and ship items that you are selling through Amazon. This sounds great. Amazon handles all the back-end work of selling something. However, if you start to look into it, there's more that goes into it than just putting stuff on Amazon and waiting for the sales to start rolling in. You have to have a way for people to see your items and this comes with running ads, which you have to spend money to do so. So there is a financial commitment you have to be willing to take. On top of that, you have to pay Amazon to store items. So even if you don't sell anything, you still have to pay them. Even when you do sell something, you have to pay Amazon a fee again for filling and shipping the item. So at the end of the day, fees eat away at a majority of your profits. Plus, you have to put in all this upfront work and money to get started. So this is definitely not passive. You are better off investing that money in an index fund and just setting it and forgetting it. There are so many so-called passive income sources that you have to be careful and make sure that you do your research, especially if there's a financial commitment involved, because there's nothing worse than supposedly passive income actually losing you money. Some investments can also be riddled with fees that eat away at your passive income. For example, sites such as Fundrise let you invest in real estate by letting you buy a piece of a real estate project. This sounds like a great idea, but when you dig deeper into it, you see that your investment gets eaten away by all their fees. There's a 1% annual fee, an origination fee that can be as high as 2%, plus an early redemption fee that could be another 3%. So at the end of the day, you can be paying 6% in fees, which is huge and is eating away at your passive income. Other than the possible scams, there can also be other downsides to passive income. If you do achieve fully passive income, your work ethic can take a hit, and you could become complacent with your passive income. However, passive income always needs a little work. Even with investments, it still takes some work to be consistent in investing and making sure you aren't spending too much so you can keep on investing. If your passive income comes from a business, then there's always maintenance work to be done to keep that business afloat. Even if you hire managers to keep the day-to-day of the business moving, there are always things that come up and that you still have to do. The more passive income you make, the more you get used to that income. And this can slowly cause lifestyle inflation, where you start to spend more and more money than you did before, because now you have the means to do so. This could be a bad thing though, because that income is not always guaranteed, but you are getting used to that inflated lifestyle from making extra income. Also, with passive income, it might feel like free money, so you are more likely to spend it. If you have to actively work for your income, you realize how much work went into getting that dollar, so you are going to be more choosy on what you spend it on. It is also great if you can create multiple sources of income, even if they aren't passive. This is important because if one source of income stops, you just don't stop making money. You can lean on your other sources of income to get you through financially tough times. Unfortunately, a lot of people are going through this now, as people are getting laid off and unemployment benefits are running out soon, and that is the only income they have coming in. Nothing is truly free, and nothing is truly passive. You either have to invest time or money if you want to make an income, especially a passive one. It is also important to make sure that you do your homework when you are going to invest time or money into something, especially if somebody says it takes no money and no work to become rich quickly with passive income. If you are just starting out, the best thing to do is learn how money works and how to invest it properly so you can get some truly passive income that you don't have to worry about. It's also important to start off small, especially if you are new to investing or starting a new business. Another great thing to do is keep learning new skills so you can make more active income and invest that income so you can start growing both your active and passive income. And one day you can just live off that passive income. And with that being said, as always, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe to see more videos.